너와 나 우리의 여름밤.
Welcome to the world's noisiest marina.
We made it safely into Lisbon in Alcantara Marina, and we're gonna have some work done on the boat. We're having a bimini put up so that we don't burn in the sun while we're trying to sail the boat. And a bunch of my shopping just arrived, so I ordered a bunch of boat gear from SVB, which is a big online boat store. And for a gearhead like me, the only thing more dangerous than buying film equipment is boating stuff, because you can go on forever. So excited to open them up and see what I got. Ooh, excited about this cob. So we can dry. Ooh, these are very important. These fast find McMurdo fast find AIS devices, so we attach these to our life jackets, and if somebody goes overboard we can find them again. So this is very, very important. Stitching things for fixing sails, reflective tape, splicing kit, rod holders for fishing rods, fiberglass, boat cleaning stuff, grease, flashlights.
Oh yay! So we've been hoping to find a foldable or collapsible bicycle since we got the boat, because we need one that can fold, that we can stow away in one of the hatches, but they're super expensive. So finally in the previous harbour we found one, a second-hand one, super rusty but still perfect for what we need, and now we're going to take it for a spin here in Lisbon, so super excited. Lisbon is beautiful. It's energetic, welcoming, warm, interesting and vibrant. Exactly the kind of place we like. We make the most of the sunny autumn weather and hit the town, which is just a short bike ride from the marina.
We won't bore you with historical facts. You can find that stuff online. Rather just enjoy the scenery with us, and if you ever get a chance to go to Lisbon, just go. You won't be sorry. The ice cream also gets Roxanne's stamp of approval.
It smells! Wow. I think this is the best chocolate ice cream I've ever had. Can't get enough of this beautiful city. Just wanna take in every small tile, every beautiful cobblestone on the street. Yeah, it's beautiful. Scoot, scoot. It said no riding. Today was my first time riding on a scooter ever. Ooh. And I love it. Let's go, vamos. Okay, maar ek kan nie so ver draai nie. Okay. I'm still learning how to turn. Woo! We didn't come to Lisbon just for sightseeing. There's some serious work that needs to get done on board Annette.
It's a happy day here in Lisbon. We're busy having our bimini put on over there, so guys are hard at work behind me so we don't get roast to a crisp while we're trying to sell the boat anymore. With our new bimini installed and Annette looking super slick, we head to town for some chores. The common sight in Lisbon is the washing hanging from apartment windows, and it's about that time for the crew of Annette too. So I'm not on Instagram. I'm busy looking at predict wind because I want to see when we can potentially leave Lisbon to head to Madeira, but things are not looking good. There's this massive monster of a system quite far offshore, but yeah, it's not letting up. It's like the forecast looks like it's going to be impossible to leave for another 2 weeks or so. If we want to head out of here, we're going to be just sailing into some serious wind right on the nose, which we don't want, especially not in a cat. So looks like we're stuck in Lisbon for another week or so, which is not the worst news.
I guess it's a whole mind shift, coming to terms with the kind of sailing life that even your base laid plans, the weather has different plans for you. So now that we know we're going to be in Lisbon for another while, we just have to make the most of it. So I'm very excited. We're going to go hit some places to buy more things for the boat, and then we can eat some more pastéis. Rather than sitting around worrying about the weather, we make use of our time in Lisbon to hit the hardware store for some spares and tools for our adventures ahead. But the boat life isn't always as easy as it seems.
So this is another reality of boat life. Is walking around, lugging bags.
This is not all IKEA stuff. We just use the bags. These are like jerry cans and things that we need. But yeah, it's a bit of It is pouring with rain today. I'm not sure if you can see behind me, but it is a wet and miserable day. I haven't been off the boat. PJ went for a run. I should have actually gone with. You know when you least feel like exercising or getting out, it's when you need it the most. So today is just one of those bad days when you were irritated and feeling a bit down in the dumps. It's one of the kind of things that I'm still learning about boat life, is when you can't actually get off the boat, or when you just feel like having some alone time. But it's important to not get irritated with each other. So yeah, not always all glamour here. Check this drowned rat that just arrived on the boat. Shame to die.
That was a good run.
So nuts.
Yeah, it was good while it lasted, but yeah, glad to be home.
Ooh. Rainy day popcorn.
Having it like a nosh.
Top popcorn tip. Add some truffle oil with your popcorn. No? How is it? Nee, wat je? Mwah.
Scenes of chaos here in the guest aft cabin on Annette. We've been buying a lot of spares and tools and little bits and bobs for our journey, and while it's a rainy day here in Lisbon and we're waiting out this massive weather system, I'm using the time to organize everything and put everything in boxes because I'm very OCD, and to label everything so I know what's in here. So we've got engine spares, we've got engine oil, engine coolant, service kits, shackles and attachments and spare halyards and spare sheets, and yeah, pretty much almost a spare boat down here. So it's making me very happy to get everything organized. Luckily the rain stops and we're treated to an incredible sunset. Normally my favorite sunsets are out at sea, but this one's pretty good too.
So how's life here in the marina?
My afternoon knee. It's okay, we feel a bit stuck.
How long have we been here?
I don't actually know. How long have we been here? 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks. It's so weird because on the one hand it feels like time just passes, but then day to day it's like no time is passing. It feels like we've been here forever, but actually it's just flown. Just both of us are trying to get the balance between thinking, okay, we're gonna go to Madeira after 3 days, and then after 2 weeks still being here, just coming to terms with that and still enjoying Lisbon and boat life, not feeling guilty for not, if you don't have like a specific project for the day on the boat or business related, yeah. But also me have to work on not getting irritated with PJ.
Another day in Lisbon. We are still here. It's been almost 3 weeks now that we've been stuck here. So frustrating, the weather just won't let us go. And I thought I should do a quick confessional, or I don't know, whatever you want to call it, but yeah, things are not going so well on board at the moment. Yeah, I think Roxanne has pretty severe cabin fever, and I think we're sort of getting in each other's hair a bit. What I've found is with this whole sailing thing is the best thing is to keep moving. Like the second you are stationary somewhere for too long, it kind of gives you too much time to sit and think and dwell on things, and you start asking yourself questions like, what the hell are we even doing? Why are we doing this? Why are we here? You know, shouldn't we be working or saving or starting a family or all these things, you know? So yeah, it's very weird. Like this is my lifelong dream to do this, and now that we're actually doing it, it feels, I don't know, there's a lot of doubt, and especially, like I say, when you're sailing, it's great, you know, then you think, wow, it's amazing, like you're in the zone and you're at sea and you focus on what you're doing. But when you're standing still for too long, and especially if you're stuck in a marina that's noisy and a bit crappy, doubt starts to set in and you start questioning the whole thing, and so things are not going that well at the moment. But hopefully in a day or two we can leave the marina and go anchor in Cascais, and I'm hoping that will make things a lot better, and then from there hopefully we can get to Madeira at the end of the week, or at least leave for Madeira, which will be amazing. So yeah, this is PJ checking in.
So we're planning to sail to Madeira in like 2 days, and from here, from Lisbon to Madeira is about 4 days, 5 days. So 5 days out at sea without seeing land. I don't want to think about it for too long. So we just have to get everything stocked and have enough food and water on board that we don't starve or die of thirst. And now it's all the bad things that you're showing, like flippin' Ruffles chips, veggie chips, taco shells. But there is some class in here. There's some pine nuts, dried apricots,
All the essentials.
all the essentials. Lots of pasta and peanuts. They basically are like staple food. So I'm gonna whip up a big batch of basil pesto for the pasta. No scurvy on this boat.
Hi, I'm PJ. I'm trapped in a net. These are nets for fruit and veg that don't need to stay in the fridge. And that are not too small that they'll fall through these holes. But I'm going to hang them up outside under the solar arch. The day has finally arrived and we are finally escaping Alcantara Marina in Lisbon. Roxanne is ready to sail, as you can see. She's in her sailing pajamas. Busy finishing off some last minute emails and stuff.
Leaving Lisbon. All's well that ends well in Lisbon. Cheers.
Lisbon, it's been great, but it's time to go. We are going to squeeze our way out of our very tight mooring here, and then head to Cascais where we'll anchor, and then hopefully we'll leave to Madeira on Friday.
Let's go to Cascais. Yeah, so first order of business, try not to hit either of these two boats,
Yeah.
one of them being a super yacht.
Yeah, we're nestled in here between a massive super yacht and another pretty
medium,
big motor yacht behind us. Nice, thanks guys.
Thank you so much. Ciao.
Just when you think you can't love anyone more, then he operates this baby so smoothly. Well done, PJ.
Thanks to my crew. It was so good to be out of the marina. I forgot this was a boat. I thought it was just a very uncomfortable house.
Oh wow, a house can move. After a noisy 3 weeks, the weather finally lets up and we're able to leave Alcantara Marina. The iconic landmarks of Lisbon wave us off as we make our way out to sea with mixed emotions. Relieved to finally be on the move again, but sad to leave behind such a wonderful city.
Just as the sun sets, the lights of Cascais appear on the horizon. Our last stop before we head out to sea and make our way to the Atlantic Islands.
Gag reel. Okay, en dan kijk je late.
Ja. In Alcantara.
Foldable, collapsible,
Alcantara.
folding.
Collapsible.
Waardoor? Ik weet net het krijgen.
Alcantara.
Als aan. Wat wil jij? Rocks rolling.
So which knot are you using there now? Is it I can't see, is it clovage?
Got a combination of different
Oh, I didn't mean to put you on the knot spot.
Yeah, don't put me on the knot spot.
I can clear you ask me. Sailing dog.